Alright folks, so I just wanted to do a quick video of this new battery charger that I picked up. I believe it's pronounced LiitoKala. It's the model Lii-500. And I picked this up because my Fox Novo 4S, and you've probably seen this in a lot of my videos if you follow any of my battery videos. I've had this for about 4 years, and I use it every single day, and it finally made its way to the other side. So we're going to be throwing that in the trash, and I needed to get a new charger, and this is what I picked up. Anyhow, if you're interested in watching the video, why don't you grab yourself a nice cold one, come on back, and we'll get started. Alright, hopefully everybody made it back. And the reason that I picked this up is, one, I got it off of Amazon for about $29. This is a pretty popular charger, and you can get it at lots of places, so I'm not going to provide a link below. You can go and search, and maybe you can find a better deal. It says it has a MCU smart controlled. I don't know what that means. Charge selective. It says up to 1,000 milliamps, and it does. You can have, I think, 4 different levels of charging, and we'll take a look at that. Capacity test of 2 modes for charging and discharging, and we'll take a look at that. And it can also be used as a 5-volt USB power bank, short circuit protection, reverse protection. When you put the battery in the wrong way, it'll be fine. Overcharge and undercharge protection. Heat protection, time limitation for nickel metal hydride batteries. And that's important because a lot of times when you charge nickel metal hydrides, if you charge them too long, they get hot, and that decreases the life of the battery. Defective cell protection, no idea what that means. Here's some specifications, but if you're interested, you can hit pause and read them. One thing is 4 independent charging slots, which is nice. So you can charge 4 different types of batteries different ways. It says use a specified adapter only. It says do not charge other batteries such as alkaline. Well, that makes sense. And then LiFePO4, which are lithium ion batteries, and that's a little bit of a disappointment. I didn't know that when I bought this. I don't know if it would have affected my purchase or not, but I wish it did charge those kind of batteries. But anyhow, and then here's some technical data that you can read if you're so inclined, and it talks about all the different size lithium ion batteries that it charges. So anyhow, let's go ahead and get this thing open and see what it looks like. And we have packing materials. So it does come with an instruction manual, which we typically do not read on the TheSmokinApe channel, but I think this does say go ahead and click subscribe. Looks like it comes with a 12-volt charging adapter that you can use in your car. And then here is the charger itself. Not bad. This is different than my Fox Novo, so I'm going to have to get used to that. And then here is the charging adapter. You can see your specifications there. Looks like it has a 2 amp output. Kind of odd because this can charge 1 amp independently across 4 different bays. So I wonder how they do that. Take a look at the back of the charger. And similar specifications that we saw on the box. Okay, on the back of the charger you can see your out for 5 volts USB, and then your DC 12 volt input. Now this only does 1 amp out, so when I have it plugged in it says null, and I think it's got some kind of goofy, I hate this stuff. Let's go ahead and rip that off. Alright, let's see if we get some batteries around here and see what happens. Alright, the first battery that we're going to throw in there is this Olight 3.7 volt 2600 milliamp battery. It says it's for high drain devices. So I believe that this is a lithium manganese battery. And the positive goes to the bottom. Well, that's a little bit of a tight fit. There we go. We got it in. So you can see right here it's at a charge mode. Let's pull it up so you can see it. Charge is blinking and is around 4 volts. It hasn't put any current in there, and here it says current at 500 milliamps. And there's a timer right here, which is kind of handy. I can hit this mode button. I believe maybe I got to hold it in. And I can go to a fast test. You can see that blinking right there. So what fast test does is that it discharges your battery and then fills it back up, I believe is my understanding. And then it's based off of how much capacity it can push to your battery. Let's go ahead and hit mode again. And then it goes to what's called a NOR test, and I believe it's called for a normal test. What a normal test does is that it tops off your battery and then discharges your battery before filling it back up. And it's based off of the amount of milliamps it discharges from your battery. So you can put a little bit more power into a battery than you can pull out of a battery, and that is why that's called a normal test. And it takes a little bit longer. But if I was going to test a battery, I would do the normal test. So let's go ahead and throw another one in. And this will be an N-loop AA battery. And you can see that it's moved to Bay 2. And this is just in a charge mode. So if I hit this, I go back to Bay 1, I can see it's still a NOR test. Bay 2 is in charge mode. Maybe I just want to top that battery off. And then here is a Sunlabs AAA battery. Let's go ahead and put that baby in and see what happens. Now it's switched over to number 3, and it's reading the voltage right now. It's going up to 1.2, maybe 1.3. That's probably pretty much topped off. It doesn't need to charge. So again, maybe we can go over here and play with the mode and then go to a fast test. And the current right now is set to 500 milliamps. I can go to 700. I can go to 1,000. Or I can go to 300. Now it's my understanding that on a NOR test or a normal test, your current, let's go back over here to 1. So it says 500. I can't change that. So maybe it does those at 500. I don't know. I haven't played around with this very long. Obviously, I just opened the box up. Let's go ahead and drop an eFest battery in here and see what happens. And here we go. It's charging. Anyhow, if you stay tuned to the channel, you'll see more videos with this particular charger. I bought it because there's some new batteries that I got recently that I want to test out that are a little bit different than other batteries, and they're these 10 volts. So I'll be doing a video on that soon, and then getting back to some other charging videos. Anyhow, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to testing this out. If you like this video and you want to see similar content of a similar nature, go ahead, click like and subscribe. Thanks everyone.